What's up, folks? Science Morning Update, December 30th, almost New Year. Interesting day. We popped up right on the open, up past the pivot point, topped out, and kind of didn't look back. We dropped in and we consolidated pretty much all night here at this 13 level. You can tell here's the volume, here's the time. And then this morning we dropped basically 60 points all the way down to 62. Left a ton of singles. We are chipping away at singles from last week. I believe about 60 clears up the first batch, and then that 45 cleans up the second batch. I'm really looking at that 41, 37 area as major support. We lose that, and then it tends to get interesting. You got a 906 and then 66, and the 100-day moving average is at 58.75. This needs to get back above preferably 87, at least 82, to get back into bullish momentum. So we'll see if we V this or not. Actually, we're going to do this hourly. So we stuck that 67 area here. 76 is your S1, so we need above that to at least start to come back up. And then that 01 is important. Once we lost that, it was pretty much over this morning. And then 09. Here's your 35, and it popped up to 36 and then dropped. That was last night, and then down. And of course, Friday was, so we had that down. So it's just been kind of a wild and in reversal here. It's the swings have been there. Interesting low. We hit the low here and then peaked. So that was a 64. We went to 62, just like this 80 down here, or excuse me, 65 down there. S2 is at 23, and then S3 is at 83. That 83 is important as well. So we will see. But we'd have to break a few. Again, that 37.41 would be my actual support. Here's your daily. We've come down. That was the rip. We tried to come back up and then just crushed it down. Here's your monthly. So here's your December. December opened at 58.26, popped up 83, and then has dropped down, popped up. So it's kind of a sad month when you open at the highs and it comes back down. Your September open and close was 82, which is a decent marker, I would. And then October was 58.14. And here's your double bottom, which was interesting, your 97.98, right? So both of these months bottomed and then came back up. So that's also going to be an extremely important level. So it'd be that 16, I hate to do 16.98, all that, 20-point window, but that's going to be important. And then we get back into the thick of stuff here. So we will see how this day shapes up. Cash gap left from Friday, 37 to 06, so that's a 31 point. We have one up here at 74 to 57, which is interesting to start getting cash gaps above the market, right? Prior to, it's always been below because we've just been grinding up. Now we have a lot of stuff here. So we chewed into this one. This is 32 to 82. It's actually a dually, 13 to 82. So we have both of those. I'm going to look at 58.34 as main support for SPX. We get into that, then I'd say 13, and then we lose the 82, and it's going to get real interesting. So we'll see if they bounce this back up or how they do it. It's kind of odd. There hasn't been any news, and we're down 60 points. So it's interesting. NVIDIA down to 134, so 137 close on Friday. Euro, big down day, bounce. So it's starting to try to base here. I don't know if this is just a bear flag, and then we're going to come back down. I don't have high hopes for this, but we will see in the coming week or so what actually transpires with this new year and all that stuff. So as of now, it needs to get back over that like 0.52 to get it back above that 50 for the shot back at 0.6. But a yearly closing below 0.6 puts it in bearish posture for next year. So we will see how all of that works out. Anyway, wide ranges, light volumes. So please be careful. This is very interesting end of year sell-off here. I don't think a lot of people expected this, and I think that it can go a little further than people think. So careful with the dip buying. I will be in the room.